on my end. I've got full LTE service. Tanger, chill with the fucking spam shit, dude. You start spamming, and idiots start spamming. If it's not working, then that's annoying. Somebody say something that makes fucking sense. Say it's not working. Don't fucking say F. Is it not working? No one's already doing it. You were literally the third comment. Okay, see, it's working. So stop typing dumb shit. I don't know what's going on. I have full service, 4 bars of LTE. It's working. Good. If it doesn't work this time, I'm going to Instagram Live. So go follow me at TommyFyeah. We'll put it right here. Psych, I can't do that. Driving day 3. I'm in Ohio. I just stopped for Chipotle. It was awesome. And I'll be home in a few hours. Anyway. Sorry the quality isn't good. I literally have full LTE, so you can complain to Verizon or Ohio, the state of Ohio. But realistically, you don't need to see me. All you have to do is listen to me, because I have some stuff to say. The car's sick. So first off, the IS300 is sick. Dom isn't that into it. He's been dailying it for a few years. So I told him we're doing something with this car. After driving it the first day, I love it. I realistically like it more than the 135 in the 135's current state. This is not cleaner or nearly as clean or anything, but like just behind the wheel driving like this, the IS300 is sick. It's got 180K, runs like a top. The 2J in these, NA2J is literally bulletproof. It's a 5-speed manual, black on black, fucking unicorn. This thing's rare, but the body's beat. So if we did anything with this, it would need a full like restoration. I'm talking dealership like body panels and shit, but it's worth it. So I want to do something with this. I want to throw like a turbo kit on it or something and just see how it goes. I know the W58 trans is a little weak, but just run it till it blows, I guess. I'd like to do just a bigger single and just restore the outside, put some nice wheels and coils on it. I'm in Ohio, about to get into Pennsylvania. I think that's the next state. If you see me on, I think I'm on 71 or something. What's up? Hit that thumbs up if everything's good. So I'm thinking about challenging Jimmy Oaks to a build-off, and my first, just because it's fun, not because we're like enemies, my first thought was FD, but I don't want to rush it. I know he doesn't want to rush it and like just like compromise to get a build done. So we're gonna think of another car and just like it's basically gonna be tandemly building cars that can be compared afterward. We both have our styles. They're like different but similar. We both like shit clean. So I hit him up yesterday, asked about it. He said he was down if we could figure it out. Obviously not very set in stone right now, so if it doesn't happen, don't hang me, but I think it'd be cool. E36s, like, I love them, but I can't, after the slick top, I can't get back into another one. None of them will ever be the slick top, so I can't go backwards. I'd like to do like a 240 or something. I think that'd be cool. I've got 240 builds in my head. I was explaining on Instagram live, and I'll explain to you guys because clearly there's different people in here. Someone was complaining about me like plugging giveaways or merch or whatever, which is fine. Yeah, complain about it all you want. The giveaway thing for me is like an outlet. Oh fuck. Fucking YouTube needs to figure this shit out. I've got full service LTE. Okay, it's working fine. So the giveaway thing is kind of an outlet because I've like bench built like hundreds of cars, like literally sat on the computer looking up parts, looking up like what works with them and whatnot. And don't tell me to shut the fuck up or I'll have one of my mods boo you out of here. It's a way for me to get the build out of my head and then give it away because I just want to get the builds done, you know, like the slick top. I could have just aborted that before I did anything, but because of you guys and the giveaway, I was able to build it the way I wanted to and then give it away rather than build it and try to worry about selling it and all that stuff. So I think it's cool. I'm sure a lot of you think it's cool. Obviously, enough of you think it's cool because the slick top giveaway worked out perfectly fine. Crash and fuck. Yeah. I love all the tough guys on live streams. So, I guess that's it. I like to do the giveaways. I don't want to overdo them, but if somehow a car falls into my lap and I want to build it, and I've always wanted to build it, but it doesn't really mesh with... I can't have 50 cars in my garage, so... but I love the process of designing the build. Thanks. Somebody said congrats on the FD. I can't even explain to you how clean that car is. Like, words don't describe it. When I get it home, it's going to STPNS to get ceramic coated and everything, and then maybe we'll do a meet there so whoever's local can come and actually see the FD in person, just so you can actually see how clean it is, because it's amazing. It's a 1992, so the car's old. The car's like 26 years old. That's old to be as clean as it is. Maybe it's 25. Yeah, 25. It's spotless. There's like a couple of little hairline scratches, which is understandable when a car gets shipped from the other side of the country on a boat, but I've seen a lot worse. Take my head to STPNS. Yeah, I'll have them ceramic coated. The FD plans, I don't know. I want to make like just like a nice street car, like my GTR and stuff. And obviously needs no restoration, which is awesome, because that's an annoying part of the process. Like, I'm considering painting my black GTR and redoing all like the weather stripping and stuff, because it kind of shrinks and rots and all, and turns colors. So if I do all the weather stripping, I want to repaint it because it's ignorant to pull all that off and not, you know, and then put it back on and then paint it at a later date. So the FD, people saying don't touch it, that's not my style. I don't run a museum, or I don't run a showroom, even though jokingly we call it the showroom. I will be driving that car, I will be modifying that car. It's not a special model, so it's not like a rare type or Spirit R, or what's the other one? Fuck, I can't even think. There's like the Spirit R, the RZ, Type RZ. I'd like a Type RZ, but it's not a special model, so I'm still gonna do what I do to cars. Throw some coilovers on it, throw some wheels, bolt-ons, make 350 to 400 wheel horsepower, and drive it. I'm not trying to like keep it nice for the next guy. I want, when I'm 70 and can't drive it, that thing to be a piece of shit. But I don't really want to turn it into a piece of shit. Just, I don't want anything left of it. I want to be able to drive its wheels off. So that's what I'm going to do. People who think it belongs in a museum are just ignorant. They made like so many FDs from 92 to 99. That car will never be worth astronomical money. It'll be worth more than all the others because of the mileage, but it'll never be a $200,000 car. Let's put it this way, I'll never regret building it and driving it for the next 20 or 30 years rather than just storing it in my garage. The Dan comment was funny. I didn't see it. Do a CRX build. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's like a giveaway build. If I ever did a CRX build, I would literally buy it and build it around knowing I was giving it away, but doing it my style, because I can't have a CRX in my garage. I've owned them before. I like them, but not enough. CRX build. Guys, I think you're gonna like my Honda build. It's a K20 Miata. That's as close to a Honda build as I think I'm gonna do. Do a Prius build. That would suck. I have like 15 cars built in my head that I want to build them, but cost too much money, and then I gotta try to sell them. And from now on, I'm just gonna do like one giveaway build a year where you guys can watch the whole process.
In 10 minutes, keep left onto I-80 East toward New York City.
That's so annoying. It's buffering. Sorry. I wish I could take a picture. I have a full LTE service right now. It's back. It's so annoying. This road is so fucking loud. Okay. I keep losing my train of thought because everyone's doing the rip shit. I'm in Ohio somewhere. RX-8, I'll never do an RX-8 build. I'll never buy one of those cars. They're terrible. Someone just said sell my truck and do something. I don't know what the second part was, but can you guys even hear me over this fucking road? Okay. It's crazy how loud this fucking road is. Sell my truck. I'm going to sell my truck. I'm going to buy a Tahoe. I want to buy a Tahoe and 6.2 swap it just so I can get good gas mileage and good towing. Because they come with the 5.3 the year I want. And that, it's fine, but it's not a 6.2. So then I can pull the 5.3 out of it, do something funny with the 5.3, and 6.2 swap the car. 7.3 swap it? Nah. That's blasphemy. I'll do like a supercharged, like a LSA supercharged 6.2. That'd be sick in a Tahoe. Make my girlfriend daily it. Tahoe build is, I'm definitely doing it. Like I've already been talking to Dom about it, and that's gonna be easy. The 6.2 build, just finding like a good engine and all that. But I want to do a 6.2 with like an LSA supercharger. I think that'd be rad. Because it sucks, like when I want to, like this Vegas trip, I could have brought like 5 people with me if I had a Tahoe, but instead I was alone. Mostly because Rudnick's a pussy and doesn't like long trips. The Escalade, I think, comes stock with the 6.2, which is the car I'd be taking the 6.2 out of, probably, or like a truck. Someone sent something and it says, build a boosted Honda and go race Boosted Boys. That'd be cool, but I don't know those dudes. It'd be weird to like target a whole build around their channel. Oh, 80 East towards New York City. Yeah, Boosted Boys broke up. I don't watch any of their stuff just because I'm not into the cars. I've seen like a couple videos, but that recommended, like, one of them was like talking to the camera. I couldn't really understand him, but the best comment was someone's like, you look weird without your glasses. I don't know what he looks like with them, but I thought that was funny. I watched it for like 2 minutes and it was really slow. Like, I'm not talking shit. I just, like, I saw it and it caught my eye because it was like some dramatic Boosted Boys video, and I watched it, and it was kind of boring. He was like explaining stuff that I didn't care about. But it would have been cool if while I was in Colorado, I met up with them and raced them with the GTR. Everyone's like, oh, they beat you. That's cool. They build drag Civics that are kind of pieces of shit. Like, they're not like nice cars. They just throw turbos on them and boost them, which is cool. That's fun. I'm sure that's super fun. Just not my style. But I'll tell you, the thing with in Vegas was sick. Hanging out with those guys, and I got to drive a Porsche GT3 around that track. That was cool. I think Ferretti's dropping the times today, so I'm not going to say anything. Watch Rob Ferretti's video and comment something about me on there. He loves that. He loves when my viewers go there and say TommyFyeah's car is better than his. Actually, definitely do that. That's funny. He'll get mad. But go to his channel, watch the video, check the times. I'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. I'll talk about it because I want to go over it. I want to go over everything, and out of respect for everyone else, especially for Eddie, since he rented the track and all that, I'm going to leave him that content, and I'll just talk about it afterward. But it was a really overwhelming day. You could tell from my filming, I wasn't able to like go crazy filming, just because I didn't want my video to be like everyone else's. So it was more like just my perspective of the day. And I blew a coil pack, which really bummed me out, because Matt Farah couldn't drive my car, and I wanted him and Rob Dom to both drive my car, but my car is like barely idling right now because it's misfiring. And it's really common for those to go. Jack thinks it might be a connector. I didn't even look at it. I parked it at the hangar, and I left. But I'm going back for SEMA, and I'm going to bring coil packs and an igniter with me from the black car, and maybe I'll get a chance to race for Eddie and Rob Dom when I'm out there. Then I can let Rob Dom drive my car.
In 2 miles, keep left onto I-80 East toward New York City.
Take out the guy who's asking stupid shit, like about Rudnick. I can't even really read it, but he's spamming it, so just block him for life, because that's annoying. And anyone else that says stupid shit, if you can, just block them. I can't even read it, but to fill the comments with that nonsense when I'm not even reading them is just so ignorant. Literally, go back to watching whatever the fuck else you watch. Thanks, dog. If you guys didn't get your Rega hoodies, just so you know, I'm ending the pre-order tonight because I'll be home tonight. So, if you're watching this, the Rega hoodie pre-order ends tonight, and then I'll order them. I'll order all those tomorrow. What's up? You didn't get your gold junk sticker. There actually is a winner. I just didn't announce it because so much shit was going on. And I was gonna deliver it. He's from Texas, so if you're not from Texas, there's a great chance it's not you. If you are from Texas, there's a pretty good chance it's not you, since it's only one guy. But I was gonna deliver it on my way out to Vegas.
Use the left 2 lanes to keep left onto I-80 East toward New York City.
Sorry, my GPS is talking. But I went the north route, and I really want to do, like, I think Rudnick's going to deliver it. I think that's the deal we've made. So, keep left. How'd you know? Can you guys hear it? Keep left for 80 East towards New York City.
Keep left.
I'm in an IS-300, and I love it. If you didn't...
For 272 miles, continue on I-80 East.
Do a pull, someone said. This thing, it's not, like, slow. I mean, it's slow. It's really slow, but it's not bad. It's, like, better than, like, a fucking Camry or something, but it doesn't do pulls. NA2J 3,300 pound car, but I do like it a lot. Really gets shit gas mileage though. I think the best I've gotten is 26, and that was like, I was so bored, I was like just like cruise control, like up a hill, and then right as I got to the peak, I'd like cut it all off and coast, and then on the downhill I'd fucking turn it back on and let it accelerate with the car on the downhill. And I was just doing all kinds of crazy shit to try to get gas mileage. But anyway, back to the challenge. So, every single car was so different. I mean, you can hear that and see that, but like, I can't even explain to you how different each car was. You got Rob Ferretti's fucking race car with full roll cage, cool suit system, big stop tech brakes, a turbo. I think he makes like 620 horsepower or something. So I'll do an order of horsepower. Rob Dom made the most. I don't even know where he was at while he was running, because he kept changing it or something. I don't know where his car was at. But Rob Dom, I'm going to say his car is capable of 800 horsepower. So he had the most, but he had no other supporting mods for a track car. That car is strictly built for half mile. So whatever. Then you got Rob Ferretti's car, who has a fucking literal race car, track car, with a turbo, roll cage, big stop tech brakes, cool suit system. Like, he has everything. Like, you literally take that car and you can compete in a class, whatever the fuck class it would fall in. Big wing, aero, all that shit. Then you have that dude in blue's car, which is really a street/show car. He didn't even have a brake booster in the car, so his brakes were horrendous. I don't know if you've ever driven a car with no brake booster, but basically turn your car off, and hit the fucking brakes. Like while rolling down the road, turn your car. I don't suggest you do this, but while driving down the road, if you turned your car off and then tried to hit the brakes, like turn the engine off, that's what that dude in blue's car felt like. And it makes 509 horsepower. So it's not the greatest for a road course. I think then was my car, 485. My car is good to go on a track, but it's not built for it, but it's not really built for it like Freddy's. And then Matt Farah's car, who has wider tires than me, but 200 horsepower less. His Mustang makes 275, but it has like crazy suspension, 295 tires squared, wide body, big wheels, HRE wheels. His car is really cool, and it surprised a lot of people. But all those cars are so different, you know. Mine literally is in the middle as far as like what it can do of all those cars. Like I can compete in the half mile for sure. I can compete on the road course for sure. Prior to the crash, I can compete at like a show. I mean, let's say it was clean prior to the crash. It's just a good street car. But my car did really well. If you're curious, you'll see tonight in Freddy's video. My car did really well. The driver loved my car. You can see that in the video. He got out with a big smile on his face, just stoked, and he talked about it for the next, for the next day. He was in love with it, which made me feel good because I don't know. But the black one will be a lot cooler. When I get done with my new R32, it will destroy my current car on the track because I'm going to do the brakes and the subframe and all the arms and all that shit, and that's really what's going to make it fast. PA Tuners, dude, that dude is still watching my videos. He commented the other day, I don't know if you guys saw it, he started talking shit saying like my car only made 400 wheel, and you'll see in the video there's no way my car, he tried to say I lied about the numbers. There's no way. We didn't get to do the half mile because Dom's car was broken the day before. We wanted to do the half mile the day before. So, because like if you broke on the road course, which my car did, Freddy's car did, you wouldn't be able to do the half mile, and the half mile is a lot less strain on the car, so we thought we'd do the half mile first. But Dom was working on his car from the moment he landed until like 11 o'clock at night that night. Someone said, that dude in blue took his Mustang. Yeah, I mean, I didn't read the rest of that comment, but I think it was something along the lines of if he took his Mustang, it would have done good. I guess it has no suspension work or anything, so he thought the 240 would do better. I literally don't know anything about those cars. It makes good power from what I understand. Divine. What's it say? I don't know what that says. Who crashed? No one crashed. If you don't watch Justin Bell or haven't seen his YouTube, he was the driver. It's Justin Bell TV is his channel. Go subscribe to it right now. Actually, tell him I sent you because that's funny. That dude's a fucking legend. He slays. He was super cool, super nice, super respectful, and everyone was like telling them like the ins and outs of their cars, and you could tell he didn't want to break anyone's shit. He wasn't just trying to like rage a lap time. But here's the coolest thing I can tell you about my car personally. My car with Justin Bell in it ran a faster time around that track than a Porsche GT3 with Justin Bell in it. So I think that's quite the fucking achievement as far as I'm concerned. Where's the Jeep? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so for my car to be faster around a racetrack than a fucking GT3, I couldn't be more stoked on that. I saw somebody just say something about the Mazda 323 GTX. As soon as Dom gets home, our first order of business is parting out the GTR, because I got to get that car out of there. It takes up like a whole car space, obviously. I got to part that out, and then my first order of real business is I want to put a 323 GTX together because we get snowfall in the next 30 days, and I want to have that thing ready. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time with the black GTR. Basically, I want to do the 323. It's not gonna cost me anything. It's just a matter of like time, and I want to do the Miata. Those are the next two things I want to do. By the end of January, I want the Miata done. I want the 323 running, driving, and ready to rage. And that's around when I want to start on the R32 was January. And the FD will just chill, stock. I'm gonna throw the wheels on it and the coilovers, and I'm on the hunt for some Ganadors, if anyone knows where any are. That's it. I'm not gonna turn the Skyline into a drift car. It doesn't make any sense. It's all-wheel drive. It's heavy. It's stupid. But I don't know if you watched my video from yesterday. If you didn't, you should go watch that, because we're bringing, well, something a little bit changed, but we're bringing basically Dom's S13 hatch home, sort of. So we're building a drift car on the channel. Dom's car is going to be built on the channel, and I'm obviously going to drive it because he said I could. So you guys will get to see me drift something within the next couple of months. And I know a lot of people are wanting that. I'm not into drifting. Dom's really into it. If you watch the video, you know Dom was a Pro-Am drifter, and you know, I don't know where the fuck they did. I can't keep up. But that he ran Pro-Am for 3 years with that car. He's into it, and he's good. He's really good. I'd like to see Dom and Grant go at it and see who's actually better. I think Dom's car would blow Grant out of the water. I think Dom's driving would blow Grant out of the water. No offense to Grant, but Dom's been driving shit for a long time. Every time we go karting, Dom destroys everyone. He's so fast in the go-kart. Maybe we should do a karting meetup on track. See who can run a faster time against Dom. Winner gets like something cool. We should do that. Anyone down for that? That's local. Hit that thumbs up. That would be a cool video too. We would have to have everyone go out in like groups, basically pull the fastest times of those groups. Unless like one group was really junk, then we pull none. And then if you know one group was really fast, we pull a couple. But we'd get like a full track and do like a time attack and a cart. So everyone will have the same cart, because that's my biggest issue whenever I go to those places. I'll get like a really fast cart and then a really shitty cart. Hold on. Is PA Tuners in here? That dude's a fucking idiot if he is. Why am I in the IS300? Okay, I'll tell you why. Dom's moving home, and I want to drive home with him, and we were gonna drive like tandem, like the IS in the truck, but then I'd have to fly back. So my idea was to take the IS back. It's actually a nice ride. Leave the truck and trailer there with him, fly back to Vegas for SEMA, hitch a ride to California, which is easy. You know, one of those guys will bring me, and then drag the FD home, and I'm shipping the GTR home and Dom's hatch. Dude, this IS is sick. Anyone that... Oh, I'm in Pennsylvania. Look. Pennsylvania welcomes me. Anyone that knocks IS300s is ignorant. I don't like any of the other Lexuses. Like, I'm just not into them. But this thing is like this thing is literally just the ultimate E36. Fuck, my back is itchy. Straight six, 4-door, small. I would say this is probably lighter. This is just a better E36. But it's impossible to find them in manual. But Dom did it, because this one's a manual. Get an Evo. Buy me one, dude. I need a fucking Evo. My dream garage would be like the black GTR, the black FD, and like dream garage would be a white Evo 4 RS, but I'd take an Evo 8 RS. You see that Pennsylvania sign every day. You drive the 80, I-80. get an Evo. Give me one. If I had a choice between an Evo 8 or an Evo 4 RS, I'd choose the 4, I think. I really would like both, but it's kind of ignorant to have both. PA tuners. What a fucking numbskull that guy is. He's still trying to race me. I wish I went like to that thing yesterday, that Cecil County thing, the YouTubers call out, and I could race PA tuners there when my GTR crashed. I'd put fucking pump gas in it just to show them how slow his shit is. I wouldn't even run it on the 85 just to add insult to injury. There's no way that Tiburon would even come close to the GTR. 135 plans. Dude, I'm like so far into builds. And the 135 is gonna be so expensive. That car probably, if I build it, which I really, really want to, probably wouldn't even start until like next fall, because it's just gonna be so expensive and so involved. Literally everything on the car has to be touched. The plans would be buy a whole crashed E92 M3, swap everything into the 135, and then buy all the 1M body panels and wide body it, and then paint it Daytona Violet and redo the interior in the M-Rain. That would be such a sick car, but that's literally $100,000+ build. Maybe 120. What? 135 is bench built already. That build has been in my brain for 3 years, legit. It's brutal. There's not a second of that build that I would question, like that I'd be like, I wonder what I should do here. I know it down to the nut and bolt. I really want to build a Sylvia or a 240. I just want to do it. Everyone does it. And like, I really want to build a Miata. Like, every YouTuber builds a Miata or builds a Miata. None of them do anything that cool. My Miata, I want to build sick. I kind of bench built Rudnick's Miata. Like, the SR Miata, I knew where all the parts were available because I was interested in doing that. I talked him into doing the SR. So I basically bench built his 4-door Skyline. He's gonna do it pretty similar to my vision. Bench built his SR Miata. Bench built my K Series Miata. Literally, if he says like, oh, where do I get this? I can tell him in a second, or like whatever he needs, I know where it is. S13.5. I'm not into them. I like the Sylvia front ends. I think it's more like period correct looking. I'd love to get a Sylvia two-tone and put like Regas on it. Buy an A86. It's something funny. So Eric, if you watch Corner Balance, Eric's building an A86 right now, and he's like me. He's like, but he goes to another level. He's like meticulous, like disgusting meticulous. So if you're into that OCD shit, definitely watch him. But he wants to like challenge my Miata. He thinks that his junk beam swapped A86 could even touch a K-Series Miata. I told him I'm down. We'll just have to figure out a way to get from other different levels. Other sides of the fucking country. Sorry if it's laggy. I've got full service. I'd like a Ford Focus RS, not just a normal Focus. I was talking to Matt Farrow about his. He said his is a monster. He said he could have brought his Ford Focus and like done way better. Well, this was before we even ran. He said he could have got the Ford Focus and been faster, but it's not as like interesting. And he's right. I think his Mustang is fucking wild. That thing with an LS1 in it would be untouchable. IS300 and right-hand drive 325. For you or me? For you, if the IS300 is manual, I guess I'd say the IS300 is just a better car. You can put 4 people in this and drive across country comfortably. What's the plan? Keep it rotary? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it rotary, 2-rotor. I'm not gonna fuck with 3 rotors. I really love those cars. Like, I don't need to go for like a crazy build because I don't know if you've noticed, but I build everything like balanced. That's like my goal. The GTR is the first thing I built with like real power, and it's still pretty balanced if you ask the driver. So I think the GTR, just having that stout drivetrain and being all-wheel drive, you could build them with more power. Where like the FD, you've seen Rob Dom, he's broken everything that's connected to the engine because they're not made to have all that power. And it's cool to have that power until you get to a road course situation and see what happens. I don't like drag cars. I don't like straight line cars. So to me, an FD with 380 wheel with a 255 R comp is sick. Like there's not a lot of cars that are going to touch that. The GTR with a 275 R comp and 400. I would, if the GTR had 450 wheel and the 275 R comp, or maybe like 500 wheel and like Hoosiers, that car's a monster. The Miata, I just want like 250 wheel. You know, I can throw an LS1 in a Miata and drag and run 10s. An LS1 to Miata will run 10s right away. But it's boring. You go to the track, you run 10s, you go home, you go on the street, and you try to fucking apex, and you light the tires up because they're 15s. Those cars look dumb with anything bigger. Maybe you can get away with a 16. But I don't know. I just like to build balanced cars. So the FD being anywhere from 330 to 400 wheel, I'm happy. I've had one with 330, and it's fucking fast. And they make no torque, so they don't spin the tires. They're really fucking drivable cars. Tiburon. Fuck Tiburons. Wait. Guy from Texas won the DRZ. That's true. I don't have his name. I'm gonna do a video this week. I'll talk about it. I'll, part of a video. I'll just talk about it, drop his name, and should be picking a winner for the slick top shortly. Which it'll either be this week's kind of crazy because of SEMA, but it'll probably be next week. I'll announce it. I'll probably pick one maybe the end of this week. Contact them, do all that stuff, and then go from there. Or maybe I'll put a gold sticker in the winner's fucking package because I have extra junk gold stickers. Wish I could read these comments. I'm probably gonna sign off because I gotta drive and I gotta use my GPS. But I'll recap this week. Get your Rega hoodies if you haven't. Pre-order ends tonight. Don't know video for tomorrow. Have a video for Tuesday. Maybe the video tomorrow I'll be going over like the track stuff with Rob Ferretti. Kind of be a talking video, but I'm going to be at the shop. I'll be able to show some things, what I'm doing at the shop. Then Tuesday, I'm doing some stuff at the shop, working on a car. Wednesday I'll be in Vegas for SEMA. Thursday I'll be in Vegas for SEMA, so I'll film all